Hello and welcome to the Bigger Flip Show. My name is Michael Pinter. I teach how to start flipping houses, or if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. So we're going through a series of mistakes that real estate investors make. I want you to avoid them. This one is hard to avoid, especially when you're starting. So it is getting married to a deal. Now, what does that mean? It means that when you are struggling and finally find a deal, what you do is you pin all your hopes to it and you start stretching the numbers. I just had someone call me on her first deal, and everything she told me was a disaster. The ARV she had was wrong. Her repair estimates were wrong. The way she went about it was wrong. It was just wrong. And I've made that mistake before, and you have to be careful, because what you do is you start just rationalizing why this deal can make sense when it's not a good deal, right? And the right thing to do is walk away. But it's hard, you know, when you've spoken to a lot of sellers who've rejected you, and finally one says, yeah, they want to sell, and they give you a number that seems like it might be a deal, and then you really start looking, and all the red flags come up, and you just forget about them, and you say, you know what, I'm going to make this one work. That is a huge mistake. Now, you can do that and get lucky, but most of the time it's going to be a disaster. So I highly recommend that when you are starting out at any point in the business, you don't get married to a deal, which means that you understand that before you sign the contract and before you give a deposit, you still have the ability to check the numbers again and look at them objectively. The real thing you should do is show them to somebody like me or somebody else who's experienced and say, do you think this is a deal? Also, show them to a hard money lender. Hard money lenders are great. They want to lend, but they will tell you if a deal is too tight or doesn't make sense. So they are good people to run a deal by, because in general they want to make loans, but they will tell you right away that deal is not a good deal objectively. So never make this mistake. I've made it. People make it all the time. It's hard not to make this mistake in the beginning when you really want that deal to work, but you have to be objective and make sure the numbers work before you buy it or go into contract on it. Thank you very, very much for watching.